What's the weather like today? Is this all for us?
You're 76ers?
That's some extra. Eggs, please. A turkey sausage. Breakfast potatoes. Hey, Nick.
We are gonna talk about that game day vlog idea.
Got some things in the works, huh? We went from not having any silverware to having real metal forks. This is probably the slowest, rainiest day we've had in the bubble so far. Honestly, it's not too bad.
Please leave me alone. 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 Please leave me alone.
We have a late practice today, so I think that I'm gonna try and do a yoga class or something. We'll figure out how to do it space-wise. Let's warm things up in here.
Welcome to your yoga practice. Let's begin in child's pose. Go ahead and take your knees wide to your mat space. Inhale through your nose. Through your nose, long, slow, and allow your body to get a little bit heavier. Maybe your elbows drop down. Layer that you can add is to lean onto your left hip and hug. One more breath.
I hadn't taken a yoga class since quarantine started. It's good to be back.
I think so. It's really early today, man.
Thank you.
Did you like it?
Excuse me, sir. I'd really like to get off the bus. Thank you. Is it okay if I sneak in here and look? Come back, come back.
Guys. Everybody, relax.
I tried to tell him. Tobias, you're gonna get us in trouble. You're breaking the protocol. So are we gonna be screaming at these people when we get a dunk?
So we're
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
It's not my fault. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of a hyperbaric chamber, but we have one here, and I'm gonna go try it out. The spaceship. My window to the outside. Okay, it's almost full. Just filling up. So basically, this is like a high pressure chamber with 20-25% more oxygen than regular air, and it's supposed to help with improvements of recovery and stuff like that. I think I have to be in here for an hour, so see you on the other side. I'm gonna grab a snack.
What's up, my man?
Why does this keep happening? Like, what on earth is going on in here to where cans are exploding like this? I've never seen this before. Yo, dang, close your mouth when you eat. Alright, we can meet there like, we could do like 8 or something. Alright, cool. I'll see you at 8 then. I think you'd be on time.
You know I'm always on time.
Well, that's a lie. I'm gonna get some food real quick.
Whoa. Anytime Matisse is around, you gotta kind of be like,
Yeah.
No, seriously, Matisse. People are hitting the comments, but you're making me seem like a bully. I'm not a bully.
No,
Really nice guy.
Hi, my name is Matisse. Hey, Tobias. So episode 5. You want to tell the people anything? This is behind the scenes. Episode 5.
he does like stuff like.
You know this is bullying, right?
What's up, Bo?
I just call to say how are you.
What's poppin', my dude? Yo, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. You know what to say to this guy right now.
No,
Say it.
no,
Say it.
no.
Bobon. Say it.
I'm a nice person. I'm not bad like you.
Okay, but just say it. The 13th documentary, because it's not taught in history.
You gotta go the extra mile.
You have to do your own research.
do your own research.
Exactly.
Like I said that announcement on the bus the other day, I said, all y'all people, everybody saying Black Lives Matter, black people are, even white people, you hashtagging it. Just do me a favor and watch 13th on Netflix. And I mean, Miss Kim, she came back, she was like, man, thanks for the recommendation. They was texting me all night about it. You challenge people to educate themselves so they could feel comfortable where you've been, what you've gone through. I think even for myself, educating myself, I have a different perspective considering I didn't grow up with the challenges that other African Americans may have.
I think the whole feel for the NBA right now is we got over the hump of, oh, we're in the bubble, what's this like, what's life like? And now it's like everything we talked about going into it, all the guys are like, well, we don't want to just be a distraction, we want to continue this conversation of whatever needs to be reform or change or equality.
Yeah, what we want to do as a team, because like we don't want to be here and just throw on some t-shirts and think that's getting a job done. So like we have to back something real that is going to allow us to actually see and create real change. I personally feel like as athletes and people with a platform and an audience, we have to be informed. Where y'all get in trouble, meaning the athletes, is when you go on and you start talking and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But that comes with us educating ourselves and educating each other.
So there's sort of 3 layers, right, that we've talked about. We've talked about the education piece. We have a head coach that really cares, and we have a GM that really cares, and we have a number of guys that are really passionate about this. Yeah. So how can we educate the team, the staff, the people around us on things that are really meaningful right now? The second layer to it is sort of the awareness piece, and I think that's kind of when the visuals come in. So you talked about t-shirts, which we can do. We can talk about some of the exterior of buildings and just messages that we feel are important. And then the third piece is the action piece. And so that's the kind of stuff that we can do in Philly, back in our cities, or wherever else. So I think if we attack it from 3 different vantage points, education, awareness, and action, then we're going to come up with a really good program that will make the next 3 months of being in this bubble useful and productive and impactful.
It was so easy to be a part of this movement from the jump. It allowed people to get involved and then want to learn more. But if it had been a little bit harder, you would have had to actually work. I don't think as many people would have tried to jump on board.
I will say this though, and research is behind this. Mm-hmm. The easier the message is, the more powerful it is.
For sure.
It is so hard to do this conversation justice because basically I'm trying to take what was a 2-hour talk and cut it down to like 3 or 4 minutes. And there's just so much information that's being missed, but I know that if it was any longer, this wouldn't be something that people want to listen to. But I hope I can get the point across of us just trying to have this conversation and beginning the talks of how we can make an impact while we're here in this bubble. I mean, we'll see. I hope you guys get it.
As athletes, do your homework so you're comfortable with being able to have that dialogue. People gonna come at you left and right. Do your homework. That's it. You do your homework, you can talk about anything. Because at the end of the day, whatever you say anyway, somebody's gonna have something to say about it.
So, all of this is what we've been talking about, and all we're trying to find is this, so we can open up the door to talk about this. But all these people need to be comfortable talking about it if we're gonna do it as a whole. What you're comfortable talking about, FERC may not be. So with that being said, all of this has to come to here and let people take their point elsewhere. We're trying to find this, brother.
What about educate all?
Educate each other.
Educate us.
That's huge. Honestly, because everything that we're saying is something that's learned from somebody else.
We're trying to find that's like a singular message. We need a simple message. Nike says just do it. They don't say just do it because our sneakers are made with hyperbaric chambers and this, that, and the third. We come up with the best technology from China and we do it. They just say just do it. Lace your shits up and run.
So what you want to say?
That's why these simple things that could branch off and give, and everybody can take the conversation. Now, somebody say, Tobias, why your shirt say educate yourself? Well, reparation, you could go wherever you want.
But let me just say something. I do feel like we should, as a team, right, like, be using this space to have time where we do have a message, right? Educate yourself, educate us, educate each other, whatever. We should have this, and we should have maybe twice a week where we have a program, honestly, where we come together and discuss. I believe we should do this. We should do that. I'm down with it.
That was the only way I could score, bro. Educate yourself.
Educate yourself, bro.
Educate yourself.
See? Look how it started.
I know, right?
We got our first scrimmage today. I don't even know where I'm going. We'll figure it out.
Strange idea.
Hey, no, man. What's up?
Ben Simmons in rhythm hit himself a corner three.
Well, I think that's why Taylor Jenkins saying earlier he's pretty much where he wants. Is Embiid again from outside, knocks that one down.
Joel Embiid. Sixer again, they got him from the Golden State Warriors. There goes Matisse Thybulle. Well done by the rookie.
Good hands and a takeaway. Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris doing it.